Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. That god awful horrid game that split a fandom in half, barely making copies sold after its initial launch day, and yet Neil Druckmann, dumb behind, got promoted to co-president. I'm confused. If my fan base, customer base is split in half, um copies of games are sitting on the shelves. Game places that trade in games won't accept trade-ins. People on stream saying how dog shit the game is. People on stream destroying the disc itself. I don't know how I could promote the leader of that to a co-president position. I don't understand what's up with this whole failure to success thing that, the entertainment, Hollywood, all of that, this nonsense been happening. But it's getting really tiring. And then you have Neil Druckmann, remind you, this is the co-president, stating on his Twitter that he deleted, which is supposed to be a joke, he claimed, to all the Last of Us fans. Activate as a bonus for every vote you cast for The Last of Us Part 2, a hater loses their cap lock. What kind of nonsense is that? I'm confused. I don't understand. What is trolling the fans that you used to have is going to help your case? Like, it makes no sense. Then you literally telling people to create bot accounts to vote for The Last of Us Part 2 for the Game of the Year award. Like, come on now. You already won one for the joystick awards, which is basically a golden circle jerk. Be like, oh my god, we love Neo so much that they just nutted all on your face with that bull crap. What the hell is going on over here? Now you said all of that, and now people showed you that, oh, okay, we wasn't even thinking about us voting because we already knew. But since you want to talk crazy and stuff, the fans talked and they decided to go ahead and vote for Ghost of Tsushima. And I hope Ghost of Tsushima wiped the floor with The Last of Us Part 2. And then, get this, they so desperate that they released the Abby story trailer. You mean something 5 months after the game's release, something that should have been released prior to The Last of Us 2 launch? Like, who in the hell mind cares about that man thing? Like, I don't care what nobody say. That's a goddamn man with a woman's face on it. There ain't no way in the world that heifer got arms like that. 25 years after the apocalypse happened, either she's on SARMs or she was transitioning. That's the only way. With the darn titty man thing she called boobs in that darn gross sex scene that they had. Oh yeah, that was okay. But anime titties are a problem all of a sudden. Anything beautiful that's attractive of an anime woman, or even a woman in general, is bad. But a man just defiling another thing in a gross sex scene that nobody asked for, that's okay. I'm surprised you guys just didn't go ahead and model them doing it and making us play a game. And I'm talking about actually showing it. Like, I don't understand what's going on with this failure of success thing. They fail, but yet they get rewarded. Then again, the people in charge at Sony need to start looking at this. Half the folks left Naughty Dog throughout Uncharted 4 and Last of Us 2 production. Does that not sound weird to you guys? I just don't understand that. Then you got the game journals over here trying to shell for this game. Then you copyright strike everybody. You deleted some people's channels or whatever, or removed them from Twitter so they can't say anything bad. Anybody make a joke about it, it's a problem. Come on now, you put identity politics in a game that didn't need it. I'm sorry to tell you that nobody needed it. Then you destroyed 2 characters that was well beloved. And yet you thinking that people gonna want to watch an HBO show when they probably already know what you're gonna probably do. You're gonna cuck out Joel. You're gonna make him some kind of bitch or something like that. Or he might die He might die probably episode 5 into the darn series after, the whole thing with the opening of The Last of Us, and then they probably gonna skim through all of Joel and Ellie's story so they can get rid of Joel so they can focus on Ellie and that darn thing called Abby, that man guzzler thing. And then people want to be like, it's realistic because there are women in real life and stuff like that. We're not talking about real life, but if you want to put real life logic in it, the girl arms wouldn't be that big. Period. Not even the men arms are that big in the game. And they do more work than she did. And then you think just because you showed a gym, okay, and she still needs a certain diet that she's not getting from now. And you think those little rice cake things or protein bars is giving her all the muscle and protein that she needs? No. But I just don't understand. Like, you have this co-president who know he screwed up. He screwed up. And instead of coming to Jesus moment and apologizing to the fans, hey, I screwed up with this story. We thought we can do this good story, but obviously, you guys didn't like it or whatever. With the next game, we'll try our best. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Sound humble about it. But instead, you insult them. You block some of them. You copyright strike them and everything, just to protect this terrible game. Because that's what it is. It's a terrible game. You can put graphics all you want to, but this is a story-driven game. I don't care how good the gameplay is or how good the graphics look if I'm not enjoying the game itself. Ghost of Tsushima, enjoyed it. Spider-Man Miles Morales, enjoyed it. Horizon Zero Dawn, enjoyed it. Final Fantasy VII Remake, enjoyed it. The original Marvel Spider-Man, enjoyed it. All the Batman games, enjoyed it. And remember, all of these are story-driven based games. So what's going on? Like, why is your game, The Last of Us Part 2, is all of a sudden something special about it? Because you added a tranny, 2 of them, to be honest. I don't care what nobody say. 2 of them that both really didn't do anything for the story. Then you destroyed a beloved character in the most lamest way possible. I don't understand what made you have thought that people was going to be okay with that. Then you didn't even give us the choice to kill the girl. You went through all of this stuff and Ellie doesn't even kill the girl. But yet, Game of the Year. Bravo. Bravo. I've seen babies create better games than what was created for us from The Last of Us Part 2. And then you might think about a third one, but who gonna buy it? You literally lost majority of the trust of your fan base. You couldn't even do an Uncharted 5 at this point, and people aren't gonna buy it because they already know. They already know. And this just proves how stupid Sony is, how stupid Naughty Dog is. Because why gift somebody who literally screwed up, divided the fan base? Your customer base literally showed you that they don't want it. They don't want it. You talking about we sold 4 million copies? No, you shipped 4 million copies. There's a difference between shipping and purchasing, because you can sell it to these stores all you want to. But remember, customers are the ones that have to buy it. If they're not buying it, you're not making that much. Yes, you made a good haul your first week, and you see it dropped off a cliff within that first week. I don't understand how we keep rewarding failure time and time again. Because in the real world, where most of us live, if we screwed up our company's customer base that bad, oh, we're fired or demoted at least. That social media thing, no. But yet, time and time again, we allow this nonsense. But I'm trying to tell you, gamers ain't that kind of breed. Y'all trying to invade it with that nonsense, and gamers are showing you they don't want it. So I suggest, shut the hell up, Neil Druckmann. Take your little stupid co-president thing and shove it up your ass at this point, and be grateful that you even got that job. because you didn't deserve it. And The Last of Us 2, the awards that it's gotten, it didn't deserve it. But trying to throw it up in the fans' face, big mistake, bro. I'm just letting you know, it don't work like that. Not when you being over here salty as hell about the fact that people don't want the game. People don't want the game. Instead of you trying to force that down people's throats, you should learn from it. That is the whole point of criticism. You cannot force your player base to like something just because you want it. That's not how that works. I know you heard that old saying from darn Mean Girls. Gretchen, stop making fetch happen. It's never going to happen. Neil Druckmann, stop making The Last of Us 2 happen. It's never going to happen. People don't like the game. Most people don't like the game. You'll have your defenders, sure. But from what the sales are showing, the people don't like the game. And that's just real talk. Everybody always want to try to defend this stuff, but sales talk. You know, you ain't one of those games where we know the characters or whatever is going to be horrible when we walk into it, but yet because the gameplay is so cool, we're willing to put up with it. No, it don't work like that. You know, you're not Lego. You're not an anime game. You're not a generic fighter game. You're a story-driven game that focused on story. And you couldn't even get the story right. Then it was overbloated. But I don't know. You know, this is my little mini rant about how this shouldn't even be allowed anymore. And I really want the gaming industry to really look at this and be like, we cannot be what Naughty Dog is. I don't want nobody to aspire to be Naughty Dog. But yeah, that was my little video. That was my little quick rant about Neil Druckmann. You know, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.